Cost of living was a key issue. Now, foster carers and kinship carers play a massive role in looking after some of Glasgow's most vulnerable children. They haven't had an increase in their allowances for 10 years since the previous Labour administration. They've been frozen. And we were facing a real serious issue with many people potentially leaving foster care because they couldn't afford to do it anymore. So we've got an agreement to recommend an above inflation increase in allowances for foster and kinship carers, which I think is massive. We've got more action on cost of living, £3 million of targeted funding to help people with their energy bills or with other pressures in their income. Community venues, I mentioned, Greens put the money in that made sure all of our libraries could reopen, but we wanted to extend that. So we put another £1.1 million in to reopen community venues and £650,000, which will reopen the much loved St Mungo's Museum. So with the Borough collection coming back in March, we'll have all of Glasgow's museums open as well as the libraries. And then finally, the climate emergency I mentioned. We got funding. Greens back the idea of having public transport that's free at the point of use, both for tackling the climate emergency, but also for social justice. So we've got a commitment to design a pilot for that in Glasgow, as well as extending 20-mile-an-hour zones and supporting nature within Glasgow. So it's a really comprehensive package of action. Like I say, the greenest budget the city's ever seen.